Every single year you make a vision board and you don't make any of the things on that board come to life, your vision board sucks. But I'm gonna help you fix it. TikTok and Instagram have made vision boards kind of this aesthetic situation. Like, it's been more about making the vision board aesthetically pleasing for your desktop or for your phone background or for your wall decor than it has about actually really paying attention to what you're putting up there. This is something I fell victim to as well. Like, I was making these vision boards with beautiful pictures on them, but no real substance. Biggest thing for me when I make my vision boards is thinking about what kind of life do I really want to live. I'm thinking about what steps is it going to take for me to be the woman that I want to be, for me to live the kind of life that I want to live. What are the steps? What are the goals that I need to set to see her? That is my vision board, okay? First step for me when I make my vision board is for me to really write down what my long-term goals for the year are. What are the goals that are gonna get me closer to the woman that I want to be, to the lifestyle that I want to live? I write those big goals down. I think the biggest problem that I'm seeing is that a lot of people put the end goal, the vision, on their vision board, but for me, that's just not productive. I need to see the steps for me to get to the vision to be a constant reminder of what I'm supposed to be doing that year. I don't need to see girls on vacation or having girls nights. I need to know what is going to make these things happen for me. One of my long-term goals last year was for me to find a better job, but I didn't just put new job on my vision board. No, I put what it's going to take for me to get there. Getting up, working on my resume, grinding on Indeed, grinding on LinkedIn, making sure that I have my letters of recommendation down. Those are the types of things that I put on my vision board, not just new job. This is a pro tip. I did get a new job, so it worked. Brings me to my next step. Once you have your big goals written down, write the steps that it's going to take for you to get there. If you want to lose weight, don't just put weight loss on your vision board. Put the steps that it's going to take for you to get there. I had weight loss surgery in 2023. I'm still trying to drop another 30 pounds. I'm going to put meal prepping pictures, people exercising, getting up at 5 a.m. Those are the things that I know I have to do to get where I want to be. And seeing that vision every single day is important to me. It keeps me on track. The thing that I had on my vision board a long time ago was I wanted to own my own car, but I didn't just want to own my own car. I wanted to get the car that I wanted. Well, how am I going to do that? I have to have a good credit score. I have to have a decent job. I have to be able to afford the car. Those are the types of things that I put on my vision board, and not just the car itself. I had these things to remind me of what I was supposed to be doing to get to the car, and we're sitting in the car right now. The real spill is that there are 12 months in a year. Every single month, every single week, every single day is not going to be super productive. It's not going to be a good week for you. There are going to be some weeks where you fall off the tracks. There are going to be some weeks or some months where you just don't do what you're supposed to do. Life happens, but having the steps to your vision on your vision board is what bounces you back to reality. It gets you back on track. Once you have those steps written down, and I want you to do it like a checklist. I want you to do it like it's a grocery list, like you're literally giving somebody instructions, because this is what's going to help you get to where you want to be, okay? Next is to actually make your vision board. Now, there's a bunch of ways you can do this. I see the girls doing it on Canva. I see them using Pinterest, which is what I like to do. You have people that are still old-fashioned and they love the magazine clippings, and that's great too. I like to get my pictures from Pinterest, print them out, which I have to go pick mine up today, and then make them on a big white piece of paper. I put it somewhere where I'm going to see it every single day. I think some of y'all forget throughout the year that you have to actually see the vision board to make the vision happen. The first thing that I see when I wake up in the morning is the back of my door because of where my bed faces in my room. I put my vision board on the back of my bedroom door. See, people use it as their wallpaper on their computer, their background on their phone. Anywhere that you're gonna look every single day, that's where your vision board needs to be, because you need to see the vision. I think that it would just really help a lot of women in particular if we stop falling for the hype. And like I said, I keep seeing these beautiful, aesthetically pleasing vision boards with no substance behind it, and that's kind of why we're getting stuck. We haven't really come up with a plan as to how we're going to get to those visions. Even if you do want to put down, you know, the things that you want, the visions that you have for yourself in the year, you still need to come up with a plan. How are we going to get there, baby? Piece of advice that I got this year was, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And that has stuck with me this year. Everything that I do, whether I truly wrote it down or not, it needs to have a plan. This was me about 5 years ago writing down a plan for my life. And although time has changed, my goals, my dreams, my aspirations have changed over time, I always had a plan. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to complete this plan in 1 year. I have stuff on my vision board from last year that are going back on it this year because we still didn't meet the mark. Things that were on my vision board from 5 years ago, I am now checking off my list, and it's because I changed the way that I view the year. Don't know about y'all, but I am a woman of faith. And I'm not pushing religion on anybody, but what I will say is this. Doing this has also changed the way that I pray. I don't want God to just bless me with the things. I want God to bless me with the ability to get there and to maintain. When I was praying for a new job, I wasn't just praying for a job. I was praying for a job that was going to give me abundance, that was going to give me a higher salary than I could have ever imagined. I was praying for a better work environment, for a healthy work environment, for a job that I thrived in. And I feel like God truly answered my prayers. But I was also asking God for patience. In those moments where I felt like I was going to give up or I was tired of being where I was, I truly broke down and asked God for patience because I knew that my day was coming. That is another piece, if you are a woman of faith, to simply pray over your vision board and ask God to give you the things that will help you get to that place. Ask God for discipline. Ask God for consistency. Ask God for intentionality. That I'm about to go get my pictures that I printed off from Walgreens for my board. I hope that this year is the year of motion for you. I pray that God gives you every single thing that you want and gives you the tools and the ability to get there, okay? This year is going to be our year, sister. Whether you want a new job, whether you want to be a content creator, no matter what you want to do, you can do it. You just have to have a plan, okay?